Welcome in, everybody. This is the Big Maps Open Octofinals Group 6. We are playing a zombies game on Overworld. It's going to be progressive cards, fog on. And we have a great group. Mamba in red, Apes in yellow, Zango in orange, Loma playing as black, and then New 2.0 playing as purple. All right, let me adjust the screen a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Should do it. All right, you should be able to see the whole screen now. See the black 3 over here. Hey, Horace. Yeah, hey, thanks. You know what? It actually, I think what you did caused me to get second in a bounty, so I'm not going to complain too much. Um, I'm just glad I was able to find your last position with like just a few troops left. All right, so Mamba is first. Seeing a lot of the board at the moment. The only thing we can't see is that bottom right, a little bit in the top left, but you should be able to see that throughout the game here. So where does he set up? We see that there is a 5 stack of zombies, a 2 stack, and a 4 stack. So the 5 is going to be a 9, the 4 is going to be a 7, 2 is going to be a 3. Okay, so he has a couple 4 stacks there. The only thing with that 4 stack he's got to be careful is if something comes to the portal. But I think based on seeing the 4 and the 5 stacks, he's confident that it won't happen. All right. So playing from Mamba's point of view, we're the best bet is to always, of course, line up the player after you. We don't see a ton of Loma. We see 15 of his troops, and we know that he's got probably at least 25. Yeah, Horse Boy, I gotta tell you, I saw most of what you had for the first few turns, and I just got destroyed through the portals. I knew I was taking a risk by leaving 2 4s on portals, but I was like, there's maybe one stack that could double +1 on this whole board, and if it happens to be on a portal, I'll take that chance. And of course, it was. It just came through and took out. Not only did it take out my 1 4, but it didn't lose any troops, and it took out my other one. So luckily, I was in first position, or I probably don't survive that game. All right, is there anyone we see a lot of? We do see a good amount of Zango. We see 21 troops of Zango, and he breaks Mamba. Not that Mamba would have held that anyway, but I was debating trading on 3 anyway, horse, and because I was in the first seat anyway, I was like, maybe I just trade and like because I wanted to get strong, and because I had the 2 4s on the portals, I might have traded anyway just to be able to move around the board more, but who knows? All right, so we do see some of Noob. No, not really. About nine troops of noobs. All right. Yeah, we're not going to see a lot of noob in this game, I don't think. We don't see a lot of apes either. Oh, we lose a stack there. Okay, zombies clearing out the board pretty good here. All right, so we still see a few of Zango's positions. We know he's here. We know we see him here. We see him here. But that's probably all right. So Mamba moves out of the middle of the board. All right, so we do see a lot of Zango, and we also know he has a stack in the middle bonus here. So we're seeing 17 of Zango's troops, or we know where 17 of his troops are. Based on what we have, we got hit a little bit, but uh, probably not much worse than anyone else. So there's a chance he has something else, but we'll see. Yeah, we're not seeing much noob here. Let's see a couple twos and a three. Back to Mama's turn, and I just want to quickly look at the leaderboard here. So going into this round, after this round, the top 30 players move forward. Right now, Mamba's actually still in the top 10 already, and he has not played this week, so he's had a great couple first rounds. So really, he's probably guaranteed a spot to move on. Let's see, anybody else here now? Noob is at 30. Noob's at 12 right now, so he's probably going to definitely make the cut. In fact, he will make the cut. Let's see. Everybody else is a little farther down. So Loma, let's see, 10, 20, 30. So Loma and Apes are both 37, 30, or no, 38 and 40. And Zango is sitting at 45. So Zango really needs like a two and a bounty, maybe at least, probably, but definitely at least double digits. And even then, no, he would still not make it. He needs to win the game with a couple bounties. So he needs a big game. Apes at 9 points, Loma at 11. So they would both need a pretty solid game, too. So really, it's just Mamba and New playing to get the auto advance after the quarterfinals to the final, being in the top three and scoring. The rest of the guys, Zango, Loma, and Apes, they're all just playing to make the cut, hoping to have a big game because they all need one. All right, here comes a big turn from the zombies. See what survives. Ooh, that nine's gonna hit that black three, maybe. Oh, no, it might go through the portal, actually. It could hit Mama's three. Nope. Okay, portal got blocked. So that nine's not gonna go through it. Ooh. Okay, Mamba takes a card in the bottom right. And we are seeing a lot of Zango. 17 to be precise. Now he could have another position in the middle here still, I think, right? Yeah, he's still here. Unless he moved that up. But I don't know, that was still there when he saw that. So we now know all of Zango. So yeah, so we're seeing all of Zango. I mean, I don't know that we kill if this is we don't know what he has in the middle. It can be more than like a five or six, right? So if that's the case, we should be able to if things stay like this, we should be able to kill Zango on the second set of trades. So now we're just gonna kind of play the waiting game here. We got to get to that second set of trades, and then I think if the lines stay this way, it's going to be pretty easy kill on Zango. The moment with just a three in the bottom right. Going to depend on a 3v1 here. Gets it. Okay. Apes. Again, we didn't see much of apes in this game. We are definitely dialed in on Zango, though. The only thing that really will stop us from killing Zango eventually will be if he gets trade on three, I guess. See, the only thing we have to worry about here is can Zango kill us? No, no, he won't have quite enough. I worry about being able to kill Zango even on the next trade because it is only 15 troops. It might be a tight kill. And based off of what I think he had in the middle, he's going to be about 12 troops ahead of us already. Ooh, he gets the +2. 29. So I think Zango does have like a probably a good double-digit stack in the middle, 10 to 12 maybe. That's my best guess. All right. Okay, so we do have a trade on 4, obviously, because we have a trade on 3 right now. Yeah, really, it's just gonna come down to. I mean, I don't think I'll have enough to kill Zango next trade because we don't know exactly what he has in the middle. But again, my best guess is 12 to 15, or somewhere between 10 to 15. Um, I don't think he's moved it through a portal or anything. All right. Okay, no trade on 3 for Zango. So what does that mean? I don't know that. I don't know that Zango left the middle of the board. Haven't really seen much portal here until this turn. I don't know if he's going to want to risk hitting an 8 to get more vision, but it could be helpful to see if he's still here. So you see Mamba adding to the 6 here to get a card. And not sure what he wants to do here. Yeah, he moves up there to get the +2. Didn't want to let Zango out, but it'll be pretty easy to follow him if we have to. Listen, Cecil, I get what you're saying, but the chances of a 4 being happening to be on a portal is very slim. That board was 90% plus ones, twos, and threes, man. So whatever, I don't know. But like I said, the one thing that pissed me off the most was that they lost no troops hitting my 4 and was able to hit the other one. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it changes the game much because I mean, eventually I kill Horus maybe anyway, and who knows where I go from there. Might weaken myself too much after that if I kill Horus later and someone else wins anyway. So I don't know. Mm. Second and 1 though is more than enough to get me to the next round, so I'm happy. All right, so we need. All right, so for Mamba, I mean, we have the lines. We have the lines on Zango. We just need enough to be able to hit the 7 up top there and be able to go down and hit another stack. We know where he is. Unless he goes through a portal this turn, and unfortunately we won't see that because we don't have any portal vision. Oh yeah, Clive. Yeah, you definitely had a kill, I think. I don't I thought you would search around a little more than you did, but without having a trade, it's kind of tough. I think if you had a trade there, you definitely go on a little mission to find something. Yeah, I have no idea where you were at, and I still don't know where Marin's last stack was at. So, you knew. Okay, so you didn't kind of know where he was. All right. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you kind of, I don't know. I guess it's worth it to hunt around a little bit. All right, so let's see if Mamba follows Zango's path here, so as not to lose vision on that stack in the south. Okay, so he's right there. Yeah, not having a trade there changes everything for you. It sucks. No trade on 4 didn't necessarily get you killed right away, but it definitely affected your game. Excuse me. Yeah, and Mobbed really doesn't have vision on anyone else at all. Like we've seen none of Apes really. Uh, we know one of Loma's positions. I don't know if he remembers any other ones, but I only remember the one. Um, Noob, we see one here. We know he's got a stack in this area too. So it's kind of Zango or nothing at this point. Right now, I'm putting Zango on no more than 60 to 65, something like that for troop count. We're seeing 58 of his troops, so I don't know. I don't know if his other stack is really anything, but Mamba definitely needs to try to find it, get some eyes on it. I wanted to. I was saying I thought Zango only had about 10 to 10, 15 more troops than us. Um, but when I add up his troops, I feel like he might have even more than that in the middle, if it's still there. I think Mamba takes a look in the middle of this turn, right? Okay, so he's not going to go for the kill. All right, so we'll see what Zango adds to the 16 at least, and then the portals will open. Hmm. So I'm putting, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm off, but I'm putting Zango on about 20 to 25 more troops than us. Maybe 30, actually. Yeah, about 30. So 20, 40, 80. Yeah, it's been a while. Game's a lot. All right, I think, I don't know, is this next trade, is this when we can finally kill Zango? Or where Zango put his fifth stack. I mean, so there was a portal here, so I mean, it could be anywhere over here, maybe. Or he just moved it over this way a little bit, and it's in this area. Noob's taking his time tonight. Usually he acts really quick. Turn from the zombies. Oh, plus threes anyway. Okay, so we see Zango here, here, here. We know he's a 40 stack here. So then this 19 will be on the portal. It'll give us maybe be able to jump around and see what's going on and see if it's possible to kill Zango. So he'll need about a 35 stack here. He'll need to add about nine here, eight or nine. Or no, actually. So this will have to be what a 35 is like a 30 stack basically. Uh, this needs about 10 troops. This will need about, let's call it 15, just to be safe to go up and hit that. Um, so I'll need to put about 35 to 40 troops in just these three stacks to get this, this, and this. The rest would go here, and then you have to go explore to find it while leaving enough behind to hit the 23. Oh, shit. We got a dry kill from Zango. Wow. Yeah. So that's the one thing about being first in turn order and being kind of weak. Okay, so Zango did have a position here still, and he had one here. Well played by Zango. Very well played. Can he turn that into something else? So Zango on about 120 troops. Let's see, Noob is on about 145. So he's about 25 ahead of Zango. Does anyone try to kill Zango is the question. I don't know if anyone sees enough of him. Noob definitely doesn't. So Noob doesn't know he's here. Doesn't know he's here. Here. I don't know. All right, so who can see a lot of Zango? Apes? So Apes might be in here. Yep. So he would go this way. This would come here. This would go here. I don't know if he knows how to place his troops for this without seeing everything. And oh wow, no trade on four for Loma, and he is on 100 troops. So The noob killed Loma. Okay, so Apes doesn't trade. Feels confident in what he has. I don't, Apes doesn't realize how close he is to killing Zango. I wonder if Apes just decided to not trade because Loma didn't, or if he actually didn't have a trade on four. Not quite enough. I don't know. He's gonna see if he can get down there. Yeah, you're not gonna have enough troops, man. Yeah, not quite enough. All right, so Noob's gonna line up Loma. Oh, look at Zango. That's shitty to say good game when he doesn't even know if Noob knows where he is. Noob. No, you gotta go through the other portal. Oh no. Oh no. Loma's gonna survive though because there's no one else that's playing. He's got nothing else he can bring through to find him either. And Loma's gonna survive. So if Loma survives, if Zango has a trade on three, he knows exactly where Loma is. Apes might know exactly where he is as well, but we know Zango does. Surprised Noob hit that one stack without seeing if he could find the other one. Hey, Loma is just throwing troops and everyone here. Apes gets the kill here. He's got to at least try it. Who gets great dice, and he gets the kill on Loma. So Apes is definitely in the driver's seat here. We'll see if he can finish things up though. He's gonna have to find all of Zango, but he should be able to. I think he has enough to kill him here. I just don't know if he knows exactly where he is. He knows he's here. I think he knows he's down here. If he knows about this or what he knows about this now. Hey, Apes is going for it. I like this play. And that's all of Zango. Portals were right on him. Could this be? This is could be the game that puts Apes into the cut. He came in there in I think 40th place, so he needs to move up 10 spots just to make the cut. Yeah, Loma, we were saying that I was saying at least that I can't believe New rolled the 69 stack without finding the other stack first. Very shitty. Okay, we got the kill on Noob, and that's going to do it. Apes wins the game, and that throws Apes into the cut.